This Bushiroad. This. What is this? What is this? What is this? 10 years, Bushiroad. 10 fucking years. And this is what you give us. 70 fucking bucks for a gosh darn simulator game. Now, listen to me. I understand it may be a little bit confusing why I'm so mad, but let me try to explain, because I understand that this is not just a random coincidence. This is a marketing strategy, surely, but let me just take you back for a second. These are all the Cardfight Vanguard video games that have been created in general. Let's see. Lock on Victory, Japanese exclusive. Ride to Victory, Japanese exclusive. Stride to Victory, Japanese exclusive. Cardfight Vanguard EX, Japanese exclusive. Cray Wars, Japanese exclusive and also discontinued. Cardfight Run, I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, I didn't even know that was a thing, and apparently it only lasted like a good couple freaking months. Where the hell was this? Where the hell was that? And it was that even in English? I'm not even gonna do research into it. I don't want to know. So far, Vanguard Zero, which isn't even an accurate cardfight Vanguard simulator, it's a mobile game, if anything, hence mobile app. The only thing we were gonna have was Cardfight Online, and that was canceled. Canceled, Bushiroad. Canceled. Now we finally have Cardfight Vanguard Deer Days. This was the first game for people like myself and others in America who don't live near any card shops that sell this. And 70 bucks plus freaking where's it say? I know it's here somewhere. I know there's in-app purchases. I'm not even gonna look for it. In-game purchases, right there. In-game purchases, people. In-game purchases. In-game purchases. Just, I can't. I can't even write up a script to make this. This makes me so freaking mad. I'm pre-ordering it anyway, don't get me wrong, because you know why? Because that's how desperate I am for an actual English version of one of these card game simulators. I don't know how to use a ROM. I don't know how to create I don't even know how that stuff works where I can do that. But yeah, anyway, so Ride to Victory, that was your first game. How much was it? 5,000 yen. I did the conversion. That would be 35 bucks. $70, Bushiroad. I get it, inflation and all, but for goodness sake, you're offering in-app purchases for a game that is 70 freaking dollars. I mean, what the heck are you doing? I mean, I'm just saying, y'all better start like freaking making these games into English, because honest to God, I would have loved to play this game, the old game, the way it was before. But I know that's not very likely to happen. Now, okay, my initial ranting over, okay, why is this such a big deal again? Let me reiterate everything real quick. Okay, so 10 years have gone by with this game. Cardfight Vanguard first got really popular in the Link Joker era, and I know this because both Different Fights, Soul, and Vanguard, even a couple other Vanguard players have actually claimed to have gotten in around that area or noticed a huge spike in interest around that time. Walk on Victory should have been the first Cardfight Vanguard game that would have been released in English. And if y'all would have done that, it would have gotten so gosh darn popular from that jazz alone. It would have helped people like me get into the game more and maybe even be able to introduce other people into it with the fact that there's a simulator game, because not everyone likes to mess around with actual cards. They like being able to go online and just have everything done for them. It's a sad truth, but it's a truth nonetheless. So I'm just confused as to why the first Cardfight Vanguard simulator game that we get is top dollar. Because if we're gonna go further on here, let's just pick up a random Nintendo Switch game. I need to prove my point. $60, $60, 60. You could have done it for $60, and yet that they have the pre-orders where it's like freaking a double pack, and that's a lot, but that's because you're getting 2 games for the price of 1. And even then, the original games are $60, people. 60, 40, or actually no, 50, 60, 60, 40, 50, but that's because it's a double pack, and on top of it, it's on sale. Bushiroad, do you not understand? Do you not understand what this is doing? You know what this tells me? This tells me right here. So let me just put everything together. You're selling this game for $70. You're selling this game for 70 smackaroos. That is the highest single game in the entire Switch market. And if this turns out to be anything like Vanguard EX or Vanguard, literally any of the DS games, and just that's it. And on top of it, we know you're going to be pumping out new cards, and then you're going to be freaking selling them to us on the DLC market. Does this mean that you really think that this game is going to excel to the point where you're arrogant enough to sell it at beyond top dollar, add in-app purchases, and still think that this is just going to go fine? Or do you just dislike your freaking English player base so much that you're going to make it as painful for us as possible to get into this game and get other people into this game? Because let me reiterate, $70 for a simulator game, dude. $70 fucking dollars. If this price doesn't go down, and this is the final price, I don't know what I'm going to do. I honest to God do not know what I'm going to do. I will have lost all hope for Vanguard becoming as big as the top 3, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and Digimon seems to be starting to really like ramp up in popularity as far as I can see. But regardless, guys, you have so many other simulator games. Why do you not just recreate the DS games into English and then sell them there? I know for a fact I would be buying it. I would be buying all the old games because I want to play the old cards, the old original cards, or, make a freaking, I don't know, a premium game or something that gives you the old cards and gives you the option to play against the original and then premium formats. I don't know. But seriously, guys, just what is this? What is any of this? I'm just saying right now, Bushiroad, if this game does not have the most best storyline, a storyline that will make me cry, that will make me laugh, that will make me feel joy in my life again, if this game does not cure my depression or or freaking become the best simulator game out there, y'all have just shot yourself in the foot. And this goes one of two ways. Either you guys will be arrogant enough if this game does well, you'll become arrogant and just start selling games like this at top dollar, 70, maybe 80, maybe $100 is going to be the next freaking game. Or it's not going to do well and you're just never going to make another simulator game again. And if that's the case, I will be so pissed. I will be so freaking pissed that you guys are just going to just do crappy marketing, crappy pricing, and crappy just game design, and then say, "Oh, well, I guess it's not. I guess it's not really what the English player base wants." Bro, I would have gotten the original card games if y'all would have freaking sent them to the West. Do you realize how much money you all sat on in the electronic card game player base? Do you realize how much money you lost not translating it and sending those games? And I know you guys can do it. I know it's possible. Y'all made freaking Vanguard 0 for one. Yeah, sure, maybe later on. Y'all had a freaking on card fight online for a good while, and yet y'all just didn't do shit with that either. I just want to know what the intention here is, and I just pray that y'all know what you're doing. Because if this just turns out to be a dumpster fire, and I have wasted $70 of my money just for a quick buck for you guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But with that being said, if anyone here liked what you saw in the video or agree with what I said, please hit like on this video and comment. Tell me what you guys think of the thing. Am I being a little bit too hyperbolic? Hey, am I being just too wishy-washy with Bushiroad after all this time? Or is there some kind of merit that I'm getting to? Because right now I kind of just had this, this is unscripted. This was a spur-of-the-moment idea. For goodness sake, this might be the only freaking video on this channel, for goodness sake. I mean, this should be my actual normal channel that I'm sending this on, and if it's not, then interesting. But regardless, I just hope you guys at least like this somewhat and will, I don't know, just do what you want. I don't know. I'm mad at Busher right now. Peace out, y'all.